Signs you are a highly sensitive person. While sensitivity is an essential quality in every individual, excessive sensitivity is often viewed as a drawback. Being highly sensitive can lead one to feel isolated or divergent from the mainstream. Nonetheless, it's not a disorder, rather, it's a characteristic of personality. Rather than something to be remedied or altered, it's an aspect to be comprehended more fully. Here are some indicators that suggest you may be a highly sensitive person. 1. You are extremely emotional. Highly sensitive individuals demonstrate a remarkable knack for perceiving others' emotions, needs, and insecurities. Their high emotional intelligence and empathy equip them with adept communication skills and conflict resolution abilities. However, this same trait can sometimes lead to a tendency to prioritize pleasing others over oneself. 2. You are easily overwhelmed by your senses. Highly sensitive individuals often find themselves overwhelmed by overstimulation in at least one of their 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and sound. While some may struggle with 1 or 2 senses occasionally, others may feel overstimulated by all 5. 3. You become hard on yourself when you don't meet expectations set by yourself. When you fall short of a particular standard, you may be prone to self-criticism or feelings of inadequacy. Nevertheless, it's essential to recognize that setting goals and striving to achieve them is commendable. However, when you don't attain them, it's crucial not to be overly harsh on yourself. 4. You have a tough time with negative feedback. Compared to others, highly sensitive individuals tend to have more intense reactions to criticism. In efforts to avoid criticism and its impact, they often push themselves to work excessively hard. However, this behavior can ultimately result in burnout and increased stress levels. 5. You work hard to please others. Highly sensitive individuals make significant efforts to prevent upsetting others or committing errors. Any disturbances in their environment, including interactions with others, can profoundly disrupt their nervous system. 6. You are full of kindness. You frequently receive praise for your politeness, courtesy, and unwavering commitment to integrity in the workplace. Your clear sense of right and wrong serves as a guiding principle for you. However, despite the significance of these traits, you may find yourself easily troubled by challenging colleagues who do not share the same values or principles. How to be present for your friends healing from trauma. Simple ways to be there for friends healing from trauma. Put plainly, trauma can be described as an emotional reaction to a severe accident, natural calamity, or profoundly distressing event. Initial responses to trauma may encompass exhaustion, confusion, sadness, anxiety, agitation, numbness, dissociation, confusion, and physical arousal. Trauma has the potential to impact anyone, including close friends and family members. In such instances, there are several straightforward ways to support them during their healing process. Here are 5 of them. 1. Research about what they are going through. Delving deeper into understanding the individual experiencing trauma is an expression of love. Explore reputable articles and seek out books that delve into the subjects related to their experiences. Consider reading self-help books on their behalf and listening to psychology-focused podcasts. This effort will enhance your ability to empathize with them and be mindful of what to say and do to support them. 2. Be sensitive of what you post online. Occasionally, it's wise to think about the audience who may view your social media posts. Nevertheless, this doesn't imply that you must sacrifice your freedom of expression. If you wish to share content that might be triggering for your friend who is healing, simply use filters to exclude them from seeing it. 3. Check in on them in a way that doesn't remind them of their trauma. Every individual values being asked about and shown care. However, during these interactions, it's important to refrain from inadvertently reminding them of their trauma by discussing fear, pain, or abuse. Sometimes, a simple, "How are you?" can suffice. 4. Try to validate their feelings. It's not solely about acknowledging their emotions as valid. Encouraging them to broaden their perspectives can also be beneficial in coping with their emotions. This approach can equip them with skills to navigate more intricate emotions in the future. 5. Reassure them. Let them know that you're always available to lend an ear. Additionally, honesty about not having all the answers is crucial. It's not about always saying what they want to hear, but rather offering alternative means of support. They're in need of someone right now. Keep in mind that this phase is temporary, healing will come. If they turn to you as their sanctuary, be grateful, it signifies their trust in you. How to deal with a flirty boyfriend. Feeling insecure due to a flirtatious boyfriend can deeply erode trust, leaving you disheartened and at times, frustrated. In such circumstances, you may feel vulnerable and uncertain, but giving yourself some time to process this experience can provide clarity. Taking a step back to understand his true intentions may help things fall into place. Dealing with this situation requires patience and resilience. When you witness him flirting with another girl in your presence, it's important to remain composed and composed. Remember, a playful demeanor doesn't necessarily equate to infidelity. Avoid succumbing to anger and insecurity. Maintaining a calm and mature approach can prevent you from hastily ending the relationship. Handling such situations with wisdom can ultimately lead to peace and happiness in your relationship. During challenging times like these, seek the support of trusted friends who can offer both patience and valuable advice. 1. Tips to deal with a flirtatious boyfriend. If you find yourself no longer enthralled by the man you once loved, and the sparkle in your eyes has dimmed, please know that you're not alone in experiencing this. It's understandable to feel this way, especially when your partner's flirtations with another woman leave you feeling hurt and disheartened. However, it's important to recognize that being flirty doesn't necessarily indicate your partner's physical attraction or sexual interest in others. Sometimes, it's simply harmless banter they engage in for amusement. Keep reading to discover how to navigate a situation with a flirty boyfriend and find a resolution that works for both of you. These suggestions are drawn from insights gathered from 10,000 female users of Glee.den across the country. 2. Do not rush. People flirt for various reasons, so before jumping to conclusions and assuming he's a cheater with malicious intentions, take your time to assess the situation. The motivations behind his behavior might surprise you. Some individuals flirt to boost their confidence, others for the sheer enjoyment of it, and some may simply possess a naturally flirtatious personality, interacting this way without any genuine interest in the other person. Pay attention to whether he flirts exclusively with attractive individuals or if he interacts similarly with everyone he encounters. Stay composed and observant. According to the real-life experiences of Glee.den users, 46.25% emphasize the importance of exercising patience in evaluating a man's character. Acting impulsively could lead to heated confrontations that may damage the relationship. 3. Be calm and self-composed. Upon discovering his intentions, the initial step is to maintain composure. A naturally flirtatious partner may not pose a threat but can be irritating. It's essential to address his behavior calmly and find a middle ground. While it may be challenging to maintain poise, it's the wisest course of action. Choose an appropriate moment, compose yourself, and engage in a relaxed conversation, not overly serious. Exercising self-control is paramount, as suggested by 51.12% of Glee.den users. Regardless of the actions taken by the male partner, the Glee.den community advises remaining composed and finding happiness within oneself. This not only conveys a strong message to the partner but also ensures one's independence and contentment. 4. Mind your tone. Amidst heightened emotions, it's easy to overlook the tone used when discussing sensitive topics. Speaking in an accusatory or offensive manner is counterproductive. It won't yield the desired outcome. Raising your voice will likely trigger defensiveness in him, diminishing the connection between you. If you seek resolution, engage in conversation without succumbing to unnecessary arguments. Such disputes lead nowhere. Communicate maturely, maintaining control over your emotions, and strive for rational dialogue. The Glee.den community emphasizes the irreversibility of words, with 41.42% of users advocating for mindful communication. Even during disagreements, it's essential to choose words carefully and adopt a softer tone. 5. Don't act naive. Trust serves as the foundation of a relationship, but excessive trust can be detrimental. It's crucial to strike a balance between trust and vigilance. While it's important to be trustworthy, it's also necessary to remain mindful of what's happening in your partner's life. Adopting the right attitude towards your love life and partner is key to fostering a happy and fulfilling relationship. Approximately 40.34% of GLEAD-N users advocate for maintaining awareness in a relationship. It's important to stay informed about the status of the relationship and observe your partner's behavior attentively. 6. Trust is essential. Indeed, transformations in relationships typically don't occur abruptly and dramatically. Avoid placing excessive pressure on him, allow him ample time to demonstrate his commitment, and concentrate on the positive efforts he's investing in improving the relationship. Expressing your trust will uplift his spirits, encouraging him to continue making endeavors to alleviate your concerns. Trust forms the cornerstone of relationships, as affirmed by 45.72% of GLEAD-N users. Intriguingly, approximately 38% of them underscore the importance of not blindly trusting. 7. Communication is key. Effective communication is paramount in nurturing your relationship. Avoid airing grievances in public, as it portrays the negative aspects of your relationship. Instead, find a private moment to engage in dialogue, expressing your observations and emotions without accusation. Encourage him to share his perspective comfortably, ensuring the conversation concludes on a positive note where neither party feels hurt. Request his cooperation in improving behavior for the relationship's sake. According to 43.7% of GLEAD-N users, many relationships falter due to communication deficiencies, while 41.7% advocate for initiating communication if genuine feelings are involved. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.